Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. We are back with our figuring out stone issues. We didn't quite finish building the second 100 sludge per second, or slag slurry, but we at least got a little bit of it going. We are building up crystal dust at an insane rate. I was just fixing a few stone issues in the old base, and we've already got 600 stacks of crystal dust. So I'm going to need, like, basically steel chests to fill this entire area. That is going to be a bit of a problem, I think. But we also want to make sure we're providing stone to the network. So I'm going to go do that because we are requesting stone for... I think this is requesting stone anyway, isn't it? No, this is for the... Don't the harnesses need cellulose fiber? Yeah. I'm requesting cellulose fiber, that's what it is. And then this guy is requesting crushed stone for the mineralized water. Okay. And it is running out, so we need to get on that. So we'll come over here to our stone factory. 1x is good for you with the mods. Yeah, that's fair. Factorio is a lot of fun. I really liked it, and there's a lot of late game potential with it. So that's a good one. And Archcraft, will it even be on Steam? I don't know if Minecraft is on Steam, but will it be on stream? Yes, it will. And, yeah, so for those of you that haven't been on the Discord, I am planning to play a modded Minecraft run at some point here in the next couple months. I might need to wait until I'm done moving to get started with that, because I want to be a little bit more settled, but I'm pretty excited. I've done a little bit of it before, not a ton. Who knows how far I'll go, but I'm excited to at least try it out. I'm getting the itch to play again, so that'll be fun. In any case, this stone needs to go to some other places. And there's a couple ways to do this. I could just add some more filter inserters out. And that's one way to do it. I could also put... let's see. Because it's kind of already balanced, so I could just have half of this. Let's see. If I just have this, oops, go out, is that going to be enough crushed stone for the network? Or should I just build a bunch of electrolyzers, because then we're going to get even more crystal dust doing it this way. But this will provide some amount. I don't know what amount this will provide, but we'll start with this. I'm going to need to move this anyway. But this is going to switch to being a provider, we decided. So, provider on channel 1 only. Provide threshold of... I don't even know. We'll just keep that at 0, but stack threshold, we'll do 10 stacks of crushed stone. And then we'll actually have this come down a little bit. Be here. It still doesn't reach. Is there a way to reach over? Not easily. Maybe I'll start from the back. That's what we want. So then... All right, and then load that in. Go ahead and flip all the inserters here. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Beautiful. So I think that's all we need, right? Network. Oh, I need to actually hook that up, don't I? Bingo. Okay, and then this needs to be renamed to provide crushed stone. Maybe I should slag slurry block. Now this one is only requesting on channel 2 because it's a void station. This one is only providing on channel 1, so don't worry, these are never gonna send to each other. And this one providing stone on channel 1 should only send to this one over here And it should also send to this guy. Nope, not this guy. Also, what's happening here? Are we like deadlocked or something? This is a problem. What? Oh, well, this is where all our trains have gone. What is going on? Oh, I screwed up. This station doesn't have a signal in front of it. That's what it is. I see. Archcraft, I have not seen that. And you can make the inserters faster. Yeah, I am choosing not to do that for whatever random reason my brain is giving me. I almost got run over there, but I didn't. That's the important part. Okay, so yeah, that signal wasn't there. So then when the train was unloading here, it was basically not letting the other trains leave the station. So that was a bit of a problem. Glad we found that. Anyway, running back over here. And is this one... I think we fixed this after the stream. We double checked this, but let me just make sure. So our provide threshold's at 20 stacks. Provide priority's actually at 1. I forget if that's what we want here, but I think it is. Because this is a byproduct. So yeah, we want a higher elevated priority. And then if anything's greater than 80k, which it's not, then it'll show up as a voiding station. Otherwise, it'll just show up as a regular providing station. And as a regular providing station, it will be sent to something like request ingredients, stone and brick. So I think that's all good. So we'll only void this stone if we really need to. And that'll be the first source of stone, even on channel 1, because it's got a provide priority of 1. So if something's waiting for crushed stone, or if something all of a sudden has a need for crushed stone, it will grab from there before it will grab from here. So this one will just kind of be full and sitting there. And even if the other one has extra and it's on the void channel, it'll still grab from there. Though if it turns onto the void channel, it'll probably be showing up here at this point. And why is that yellow? Are we actually getting a shipment here? Because I feel like we shouldn't be. Oh, okay. This one is still... Our original base one is still sending crushed stone to be voided, which is okay. I'm okay with that. All right, so I hope and think that that's all set up properly. That is going to mean we're going to get even less crushed stone for our slag slurry, which means our metals are going to be slowed down. So I think what we're going to do next is finish setting up the second half of this, which means I'm going to need a crap ton more things. Hopefully we have enough. We need 20 of those, and I need crushers. I don't know how many. I'm going to start with 10. That's 8, 10, 3. I need 7 more. Okay. Cool. I think we actually have enough here. Oh, I need 4 more to do the mud water. And then I need the mud water stations. And I have this stuff. I don't think I can put them in a 2 wide, but I'm going to double check. Oh, you can. What the heck? These things are weird, man. That's so... They only need the back part of themselves to be on water. Interesting. I should definitely try pasting an angled inserter configuration into a mini loader. Should I definitely try that, or should I not? Now I'm concerned about what might happen if I do such things. I actually would like these to be going into the same mud water area. We're going to put these on the other side. What was the rate here? 360. Yeah, there we can handle that with. You know, I guess I don't need 2 more. I only need 1 more for all this, because all of this put together is going to be 720. But I do want to get this all hooked up, so we'll do the outputs of mud. You know what I should do, actually? It's kind of late to try to fit this in, but we'll manage. Will we manage? I'm actually not sure about the managing. You're gonna output priority left, and I'm just gonna make some landfill here. I don't need a lot of landfill, nor do I need it very often, but I want to have some built up, so I'm just gonna do that. And then if we end up having extra past that, then that will go into the recycling of mud water. And then I need to hook this up. Hook these guys up. Okay, water well. All of that together is consuming 315. So I believe I'm safe to share this water amongst everybody. And then I guess I need a T-junction actually right here. And is water connected? No, it's not. So I need another T-junction. That's not a T. You're a T. And do that. Bam. And this one's not connected. I did something wrong here. There we go. There it is. Okay, so everything's connected. Total water usage is 630. Totally fine for 1 pipe. Yeah, I can also use mini loaders on trains. Again, same strange arbitrary reason. I decided not to do that. Don't know if I have a great reason for you, but that is how it has gone. Also, I never hooked up the mud water here. That's easy enough to do like that. There we go. Okay, so we should be good on the mud water out. Oh, nope, one more. Gotta hook up the mud water out. That's hooked up, and then these need a mud water in. Okay. Mud water and water all connected. And heavy mud water also connected. Cool. Coolio. So I believe that does it. Let's get rid of this mud. Got whopping 8 landfill so far. And now we should be getting, yeah, a ton more geodes over here, which we're gonna kind of loop around to get sorted. And then that gets processed. And we're gonna have to do what we did over here. We will use a chest for sorting. Yeah. You know, maybe I will use the other one since it's on the right side already for the crushed stone output. The one on the left will just be purely for slag slurry. And then I'm going to copy the size of that because it felt pretty good. Go ahead and paste that there. Yeah, and I'll just have a couple filter mini loaders out on this one. That'll be for crushed stone. Now, the thing I do need to check is chunks, because they only share nicely if they're in the same chunk. If you have inserters across chunks, sometimes they will not take turns. Like a certain one in one chunk will always get the priority, but since mini loaders are internally inserters, as you guys were just talking about in the chat, these will share nicely with each other. So it's kind of like almost a splitter in its own way. Like using a building and then mini loaders, if they're in the same chunk, is kind of like using a splitter, which I think is cool. I'm going to pull this back up one more time from Helmod so I can see where I can share a belt and where I can't. So from red, we had essentially a full red belt. Now, red and cyan, how's that looking? Can that be on a red belt? 8 plus 5 is 13. Plus 13 is 26 plus... not quite. It's very close. If I actually ran the numbers, it might be able to fit, technically. But I'm just going to go with what's comfortable here. So put those in. I might need to shift this, actually, around to the bottom. Have a little bit more space here. And then shift this down. Kind of turn this at the last moment. This one. Now cyan can mix with something, right? Green, light green here. That's 8, 5 is 13. These are exactly the same, yeah. So they're both less than... Well, I guess they're both just 15, so I don't really need a splitter or anything. Now we do need to turn this 1 square earlier. We'll do a little bit of squiggles here. Okay, that works. And then yellow can just slam straight in the top of the building here. Does yellow need more than a single belt? I think not. And purple is going to be red belt status, and so is blue. So all right, that should do it. So there's a bunch of crushed stone. We'll set the filter on these guys. And then, yes, exactly. Get the spaghetti emotes in the chat. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Though, in a weird way, this kind of does look like the emoji, actually. It's like a flying spaghetti monster type look here with the body being the whatever that's called. What is that called? The chest? I was gonna call it a chest, but that didn't feel right because it's kind of not. And I'm gonna craft these. What did we decide again? 2 red belts is enough? Yeah, 2 red belts is enough. But we need the option, yeah, for slightly more than 2 red belts. So that'll output priority right. And then these two put together can go into here. I think that works. Why are they not taking turns like they're supposed to be? I just got done explaining to all my viewers how these should all take turns. Come on, guys, you're making me look bad. You're making me look bad. These are not balanced at all. Why is that? Or maybe they are, actually. Now that I look closer. Huh. Well, no, now this isn't getting any for a second, but then it's getting a lot. This is really weird. Huh. Maybe they can only take turns if there's enough items in there at the same time? I don't know, they're leaving pretty much immediately. This is weird. They kind of are taking turns, but not exactly. I thought that inserters took turns taking things out of a... Maybe not out of a chest. I know they do take turns out of assemblers. Maybe they don't take turns out of a chest. But there is some sort of turn-taking going on here. I just don't understand exactly what it is. Because if these were, like, totally prioritized, then we would see a completely compressed red belt, and we don't. So they are somehow splitting things up between themselves. I'm actually very interested to know what's going on here. So if anyone knows, leave a comment, because I don't actually, I guess, understand how many loaders work on a chest, even if they are in the same chunk. But the good news is now we have even more. Beautiful little geodes being crushed and sorted into goodness. And so now we should be seeing a lot more mineral catalysts flowing, and in turn, a lot more ores flowing, which is good. So still not quite as much as we want, but that's pretty good. And that will catch up our base eventually. And this is where we're thankful that we're doing the processing, because that adds a lot more efficiency to the whole process. And you can see our steel's going. We got lots of iron here. Copper, tin. Lead is mostly backed up, which is nice. Still getting used a little bit. So, cool. Okay, well, that's at least mostly working the way I expected it to. I still don't quite understand what those are doing, but it doesn't seem like I need to be worried about it quite yet, anyway. And this will fill up eventually, but it's going to take a while. I might switch this to 20. Yeah. I keep forgetting. The provide threshold should be a little higher. It's the request threshold that matters if you need small trips. Because you can still get a small trip even if the provide threshold is at 40k. It'll get up to 40k. It will have it'll say now I'm providing, and then something can come and grab just like 10 stacks from it. So having a higher provide threshold on pretty high volume items is a good idea to prevent trains that are too empty on things that could use bigger trains full. Hey Brandon, how's it going? Yeah, exactly. Good time for a Factorio break by watching Factorio. Oh no, Archcraft. You can always redeem it next stream, which will be tomorrow or Thursday, if you want. But yeah, I had to put that on cooldown. There was that one day where you all like redeemed it, and I spent like half an hour doing names, and I thought to myself, this might not be the best idea. I had fun with it, but it was a little bit too much. So let's see, what's on this belt? Why is this belt empty? Is this one I haven't done yet? No, it's just the tinned wire coils. Slowly filling up. Gosh, so I'm out of iron. Steel, I'm not out of it, which is good, but it's going to take forever to build up. Same with the iron rod stacks. Copper, building up slowly. Copper wire, I'm out of it. Tinned wire. Okay, good. Tin sheets are building up slowly. Oh, solder. Solder's almost fully stacked up, which is nice. And lead. We're out of lead. Stupid batteries. It's got to be batteries, right? What are we looking at with batteries? Where are they? It was one of the first city blocks I did. Batteries are filling up, but slowly. Hey, good night, Archcraft. Have a good one. Hope you get some good sleep. We do have a lot of coke, so that's good. But yeah, we are hurting for metals, and really there's not a lot of ways to improve that right now. The good news is, so if we go back to, I think, was it this one? No, I should delete some of these. I don't need this one. And I don't need you for sure. Is it the green motor to this one? I think it was this one, actually. And why did I make this? Because this one, this one isn't the right one. These are very similar, these two. I'm not exactly sure what I was doing here. What one was for and what the other was for, but this is the one we actually built. And we have a net need for 234 crushed stone. Because we are getting some crushed stone from this process itself, right? And so 75, actually a third of the crushed stone that we need is produced by this process. So then 2/3 of the crushed stone that we need to get from external process. And we were looking at this and we decided, ooh, only 5.5 hours of sleep. Ooh, better get on that. That's a short night. So then this process is providing 100, but we in total needed 468. A third of that is given back. I'm just going to call that 480, which is 3 times 160. So then really I only need 320 slag slurry from external sources. This is not providing 320, but it is providing 200. So all in all, that is a not quite 100% of what I need, but closing in on it. So we should actually see this going faster. I wonder what's slowing it down. I should maybe check on these. It is slag slurry that I'm short on. Part of me says we should be getting more, but I guess we just got our first shipment of extra stone from over here. And where are you going? Paper. Oh, don't see that super often, but paper does need a little bit of it. Yeah, I guess the rest of my base is consuming a reasonable amount of crushed stone as well. I think I can get rid of a lot of these too, because if this is only 3 belts, we're never even going to have this many belts worth. These alone can consume 3 belts, so I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I don't really have a good reason to deconstruct it. Maybe later I'll use it with blue belts. So yeah, I mean, I guess this is working as intended. It just is going to be a little bit slow. And we should see now, you know, the ore picking up even more than what it was. If we look at a graph, for example, of iron ore, yeah, you can see that with the extra crushed stone coming in from the byproduct crushed stone, our iron ore production's ramping back up. And then it'll probably have some sort of upper limit, which I would assume is, what's 60 a second? It should be 3.6 thousand though. I just don't have enough sorters, so hold on. I think I have enough resources now. I can build a few more. Only 6 though. I'm gonna need more construction block 2s, but we can go help with that. Ah, you decided to go try your hand at Nullius again. That's always a good time. I love Nullius. Yeah, you know, I saw the kind of tech gating. I didn't look deeply into kind of how the system works, but it's a very interesting idea. I hope it's fun. Does it feel fun, or does it feel like it's annoying or gets in your way? I was kind of curious about that. Okay, yeah. We need enough for 20 more? So how many more do I need? Oh, is this not going to be a nice number? Yeah, it's not going to be a nice number. I definitely need at least 4 more. And then that gets me 56. So then I need 1 more. All right. And then I need to clear the way for these. Copy. Oop, not deconstruct. Copy this whole set. Should just be able to paste it there. Fix that. Okay. Oh, yeah, the power connection in the middle. And let's see if that gets us our full 2 red belts of iron ore for the first time in the game. Probably not, because I'm going to run out of catalysts here. How many catalysts does that use? 16. Holy cow. I don't think I realized. Maybe I did realize. But altogether, these actually might use... Yeah, hold on. We've screwed this up a little bit, because this is not even possibly enough. I actually need another... We need another belt here. Oops. What if this guy just directly inserts? So that'll help out. 6 a second. That can handle 6 a second. That should work. And what if this guy does the same thing? Yeah, do that. Crap. Oh no, where's that gonna go? There it is. Rubite ore, no please. Okay, get rid of stuff in my inventory. And then this one should join in so that we can get a little bit more unloading happening. That should be enough. I hope. Did I look at the numbers? No. Should I look at the numbers? Yes. The number is 37.5. Okay. So this should do it. All right, and then these guys, I believe the issue is still the slack slurry. You find it helpful? That's good. Less running around trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, I do think Nullius can be a little bit dense for new players, and so having some sort of, not quite a walkthrough, but almost like a quest book in Minecraft, that seems like a good idea. So you kind of have some idea of like, oh, I do this, and then I do that, and then I do this other thing. I think that's a good thing. All right, we'll get these built. I am still lacking some resources, but that's fine. Copy this. I'll have to fix the underground system here. How about there? There. And then that'll do it. Okay, so I need 4 more, looks like. And then our sorting will be complete. Woo, that's awesome. And we're still going to have to do the blast furnaces tier 2 and induction furnaces tier 2. But we are slowly getting there. So I'll head back to base here. And we'll grab some more of the construction block 2s. Oh gosh, I have so much random crap in my inventory now. Also, I haven't touched research in a hot second. Ooh, fish. I can already research fish. Nice. Fish. Plastic. Kind of a useless research, unless I want to go for Desert Arboretum, because this requires... Oh, wait, no, I can do that. Sorry. I will need to research that eventually. And aluminum. There's a surprising amount of researchers at the green science level. Holy cow. I mean, I can get rocket boosters at the green science level? That feels weird. I guess if you want to make rockets as a weapon, they need rocket boosters. Interesting. Chlorine processing could be useful. Coal processing 3 could be useful, but I don't think it will be. Anything else? Smelting trains Mark II. I could do the trains Mark II eventually. I'm not quite there where I even could use them. We are going to have to do these puffer things eventually, which is kind of hilarious and annoying, but... Oh, wait, I don't have the plant life samples. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can do this one. This one doesn't require plant life samples. Same with butchery and fish refugium 2. I can do that. So we'll get the fish researches going. I do need more plant life samples for quite a few things. Flammables, making solid fuel. Good. Out of fuel oil and coke. We would still need 1,000,000 boilers, but this could be a better way to provide myself fuel in the long run. Once I get oil going. Oil is on the list of things I'm excited to do, but we are still a ways off from. The K2 radars are beefy? I don't know what beefy means in the context of radar, but I do remember them being pretty good. Alright, more dump chests. As KOS would call them, Catherine of Sky. She and I agree on dump chests being annoying. I really like Satisfactory and Foundry both just have a trash can in your inventory. You can just delete items. I personally think that's a good game design decision, and I don't mind it at all. I do like the way Factorio does it once you have construction bots, you know, because it's kind of cool that they like take your items off of you so that they can be used elsewhere in the base or whatever. But it is ultimately nice to just be able to get rid of items when you don't want them, rather than drop them in chests all over the place. All right, so I'm just refilling my inventory with all the things we need. And those things are mini. I want to say, do we need these? We need them for something. I'm going to go get more of those tier 2 building materials. And I believe we need those. Get some nanobots, get some more inserters. Those had to build up. So I had run out of them for a second. Mini loaders, yep. Need some more of those. Okay. Yeah, Dyson Sphere can delete items. Yeah, the Bob radars get bonkers with how big they get. I like what we did here in this run. I got the Big Brother mod, which allows you to amplify the range of radars bit by bit. And so they are pretty good. And they keep getting better. Maybe it's a little too good. I don't know, but I like it. Yeah, this is what we want. So we've got a bunch of batteries in here. I do need more E-block ones. I need more C-frames, and I need a bunch of green circuits. So we're going to go do that. And then I need E2s for this, as well as more clay bricks, more motor 2s. That's what it was. I'll just dump all my motor 2s, except for a few. I think I need these for pumps. And all my clay bricks. And that's what these were for. I knew I needed them for something. And we'll go ahead and drop all the P. No! Missed all the P blocks. And then I believe that does it. Let me get some more mech parts. Then we'll grab all the blocks. Then I need to grab green circuits. Technically missing 3 inserters or assemblers. Blocks. Here we go. Blocks. Okay. I'm actually doing pretty good on blocks. I need fluids. And mech could be refilled. C2s. Definitely needed more of those. E1s as well. C-frame 2s. We'll go with 400. Those should build up a little bit more. And then I need P-block 1s, which are all the way down at the bottom. Bam. Okay. And green circuits. And then I think we're going to be good to go. Just going to take all of them. Hopefully that doesn't ruin my base. Looks like they were backed up pretty nicely, so I think we'll be okay. Oh, you can't use blueprints with radars. Oh, that's a good point. With editor extensions. But can I make a blueprint with a radar? Like as the player? Or is it just if I'm using editor extensions? And I'm going to throw some more E1s in here, actually. So that lasts a little bit longer. Which means I need some for my inventory again. Okay, those are very slow. So the good news is we should be able to get more induction furnaces too. And E-blocks, spread those out, half of them. Get some more P-block 2s. And hopefully I can finish up my tier 2 buildings that I need. So yeah, blast furnaces, I already got a few of them set up to tier 2. Was that the right amount? I can't remember now. 15 processed ore. I want to say that's the right amount. Yeah, perfect. Okay. But only if they're tier 2. So we need to upgrade those to tier 2. And then these guys, yeah, can handle 30. Oh. So do I even need induction furnace tier 2? These are all set up to handle 30 a second, so no, I don't need tier 2. Maybe it was strand casting I needed to too. Because those can produce 300 molten. And these can only consume... Oh, so this is part of the problem. Even if I had full amount of molten, I don't have enough strand casters. I can only handle 160 molten iron. To be fair, though, I don't have enough molten iron. So... if you go to place a blueprint in map editor mode, they won't place. Interesting. Well, now I'm curious. I'm going to save the game, and we're going to find out if radars do something weird. If I mean, copy and paste seems to work about a blueprint. Yeah, it seems to only have the radar entity there. So maybe they changed how it works. Who knows? Or maybe it's just in the editor that it doesn't work. Okay. What next? What next? What next? Deal with crystal dust is on my list of important things. In fact, do I need to do that right now? Has it already backed up? Oh, I also am not dealing with crystal dust here, so yeah, I definitely need to go do that. Okay, crystal dust it is. Let me grab some more steel chests. I'm gonna need a lot for this. Like, a disturbing amount. I'm just literally gonna take all of them. Take all of the steel chests. Okay. So back to this one? Yeah. I should feed this some more rails. I haven't needed it in a while, but eventually I'll run out of ore and I will need to do some more farling. Okay, so problem number one is this mess is kind of annoying. So we're going to start by just removing this. It has no function at this point. And then we're going to make a lot of storage. So I'm going to make tall boys that load in from the end. So let's see, what's that? That's still only 864. So maybe they can be 3 wide and a little bit taller. And what's that get us? 1458. And I forget, did I max it at 2000 or did I change that? Let's find out. Looks like I did max it at 2000. So then we'll remove this last row. Go slightly farther, and I think that'll be 2000 potentially. Yeah, perfect. All right, and then I'm just gonna line these suckers up. Bam. Okay, that should last me a little while. And I think I needed 2 red belts worth, or at least 45 worth. So this should be fine. For crystal dust, it's right here. And we'll do the same thing over here. And the nice thing is I don't really have to care how I store this. So, for example, we just can have mini loaders in for each one. I don't even need 2 because there's enough of these. We should only need 3 or 4 each. What do we have? How many is this? Okay, that says 18. That's very incorrect. It counts each one as 2, apparently. And it's also funny, you can't easily count the chest by how many are here, so I think it's 9. Yeah, so we're going to do 1 more. So they each have 5 to fill up, which should last them a hot second, hopefully. We'll see how much of a hot second, but okay, so then this actually can be this one. Wait, no, I did that wrong. That goes there. And then after 2, it should be able to just jump in. These should prioritize left. Okay. Prioritize right on these guys. Power up there. Okay. All right, that should do it. That'll last me a little while. I don't know how long, but a little while. A few hours at least, hopefully. And I'll let that keep going that way because it'll fill up that one. Well, I might as well leave it. But man, are we going to have some storage issues with crystal dust. Holy crap. I might have to start putting it on trains and make an entire city block dedicated to just storing crystal dust. That would be hilarious. Okay, well, I think all of our metals are running. We've fixed our stone problems. We've cleaned up this whole system. It's not quite fast enough. I don't love that, but it is decently fast. We're not going to have 100% of what we need, but we're going to have close. We're still good on ore, so I don't have any ore input issues. And yeah, I think the main issue is definitely still mineral catalysts. So any way that I can get more crushed stone would be good. But this is about the best I can do right now. Yep. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So with that being said, our next goal, I believe, is going to be green circuits, which I need to actually set up. Didn't we already set those up here, though? So I can kind of just use this. What did I do in terms of red circuits per second? So red circuits per second. I can never find anything. It's my base. You'd think I'd know where to look. I did 15. That's a crap ton of red circuits. Do I need that many green circuits? If I make 15 green circuits, I might go absolutely insane. Let's find out, though, what this would need. The nice thing is we have solder coil, so ooh, I don't want a separate block. Go away. So solder coil here, easy peasy. Resistors, pretty easy as well. There's only one recipe for that. And capacitors, also only one recipe. This is going to come from coils. These will come from coils. These will come from coils. So that's all very convenient. And then paper. Is paper? Yeah, paper's on the providing list, so that's good. Gosh, crushed stone is still a problem. You know what's confusing about this, though, is the void stations are always going to get added in. I wonder... So Rygaard made this mod, and he's, like, crazy good at mod making. I wonder if he can have a way that you can turn off certain stations from adding into this. Provided versus requested. Because I don't want the void station request showing up here. Because they essentially don't count. And yet it's always going to be showing. Interesting. Or maybe I'll just have to mentally... Oh, here we go. Network ID. Ha! Brilliant. It already exists. I'm just a dummy and I don't know how to use a mod. Here we can look at void stations only. These should not be provided on void stations, but it won't matter. And here we can look at provider stations only, and then 3 would look at both. That's so cool. So we can see here, I actually still need more on regular channel requests. That's probably for mineralized water. And I think my stone block, I'm spaghettiing buttons. My stone block is still not done backing up. Once this is done backing up, we will have less demand for crushed stone. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. Back to this planning. So I guess then the green circuit boards, oh gosh, those need flipping tinned wire too. And more paper. And the liquid resin is the big problem. And I want to say we decided in a past Krydax moment that we are going to put liquid resin on a train. Did we decide that? Yeah, because they're used for green, blue, and yellow boards. And I can make solid resin out of it, and solid resin, I guess it only goes in motors. That's the only place it's ever used. That's kind of interesting. Why not orange boards, by the way? What do orange boards need? It's kind of funny. You use liquid plastic, but then you skip. You skip back to resin. So green uses resin, orange uses plastic, blue uses resin, yellow uses resin and plastic. Oh, interesting. Oh, and this adds in glass fiber. Okay, I see. So it's kind of adding in one thing each step. So this one adds in resin, but then the next tier says, I guess cellulose fiber. That's pretty much like plastic though. And then, sorry, pretty much like paper. And then it adds in plastic. And then the blue boards add in glass fiber, but take you back to resin. And then the yellow boards have all of it, glass fiber, resin, and plastic. Okay. Well, that's good to know. All that to say, I probably will want resin on a train because we're going to have a few different places. I'm not going to be able to make all of these in one place. So I will make resin, and I will put it on a train, which means we're going to need liquid trains, which is super sweet. I'm going to go set up the depots for liquid trains, and we'll actually create them, and then that will probably be a good place to end the episode. I love this spaghetti mess of rails. It's beautiful. So we'll start off with, I guess, 5 liquid trains because that's a decent number. I did not automate the construction of them, so I guess we need to do that. And crawler, cargo wagon, robot wagon, smelting, locomotive, petrochem, gas fluid wagon. That's our only choice other than the vanilla one. So let's compare. This guy is 40,000, max speed of 324, weight of 1,000. Vanilla, only 25,000, same max speed and same weight. So yeah, they're just strictly better. Strictly better trains. Petrochem, gas fluid wagon. We need red circuits, C-frames. We'll see if I have all of that available. Are red circuits supposed to be on this and they're just missing? No, they're actually not. Also, what the heck happened here? Did I screw up? Oh, red circuits are supposed to be on here, which means maybe originally these weren't on both sides of the belt, and that's what happened. But this needs to do one of these. So I did screw up. Okay. So I need to hoover up the rest of these to fix that. Nom 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 nom. It almost looks like they're going down a hill because they speed up once they hit the red belt. Okay, so we do have most of the things we need. We have the C-frames, we have the red. No, I'm kidding. We don't have most of the things we need. Wait, but this has servo motors. Where are those coming from? Oh, this side. Aha. Wow, I'm blind. Krydax blind. We need a Krydax blind emote. We've got plenty of emotes. I guess the derp is close enough. Give me a derp in chat for that, everybody. Construction components. Where are you at? Anywhere? Literally anywhere? Down here? Do I want to belt that up there? I do. I don't want to make more. Hey, Bold Viking! Oh my gosh. Welcome, Raiders. How's everybody doing? Show me the spaghetti. Oh, we've got spaghetti. We've got the spaghetti. You want spaghetti? We got spaghetti. Currently, I'm spaghettiing to get these wagons, the liquid wagons, automated. So that's nice. And I think we got there. So we'll have a couple squares full with wagons. The recent spaghetti that we've done is over here. We got a bunch of geode sorting and crushing going so that we have enough crushed stone. And we need a lot of crushed stone for the mineralized water, or not mineralized water, what's this called? Slag slurry, which then turns into mineral sludge, which then turns into these catalysts. So good times. Good times. That's been our recent project. And now we're about to put resin on some wagons. So why is this done already? Am I out of red circuits? What? It does appear that I'm out of red circuits. That's surprising. Most of these are not running. I'm out of copper. That'll do it. And I'm out of copper because this belt needs to be a red belt. All right, we're going to go improve that. And that'll be a good YouTube ending point, I think. And then we will start on the resin on liquid wagons in the next episode. Also, Raiders, thank you all for being here. How's everybody doing? You guys having a good day? What's Bold Viking up to these days? I need to give him a little shout out. Bold Viking. He's been streaming RimWorld. Oh, awesome. I haven't played RimWorld in forever. I've barely even tried it. How's RimWorld going? Lots of people losing their limbs. I feel like that's what I always see online about RimWorld. People using limbs as food or something ridiculous. Okay, so hopefully that helps a little bit with the copper issue. Oh, this whole belt needs to be upgraded to red. Yes, Peps. Peps, I feel like you said that last time you were here. I will maintain forever that Bob's Adjustable Inserters is a quality of life mod, and you cannot convince me otherwise. It doesn't make the game easier, or at least different. It changes the challenges. I don't like the challenge of inserters only being able to go in straight lines. I don't think it's realistic, personally. But some people really like the challenge, so that's fair. But for my personal opinion, I very much appreciate the inserters. You're into real estate. Your colony got burned down. Oh no! A social fight where they lost both arms. See, gosh, I don't know if I could handle that game. I'd be so mad, like, if RNG makes one of my best people lose their arms. And I'm like, no, now they can't do anything. And then you still feel like you have to feed them because you'd feel bad if you didn't feed them. I don't know if I could handle that. Oh, man. Okay, well, hopefully that fixed our red circuit issue, at least enough to get this all running again. It looks like it might have. In fact, is 15 a second enough for this? It is. If I have exactly 15 a second, that's enough. So this should feed back to me 50. Yeah, that's fully compressed. Good. So that'll give me the 15 a second that I need for all of these red circuit boards and then the maximum red circuits, I think. Once, yeah, it's getting there. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. For everybody on YouTube, I am going to call it an episode there. So make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.